Can you hear me? This is Gail Hopen. I'm a Pro 7 with LifeVantage, and I am so happy and grateful to be on Dr. Fu's presentation this evening. We have this regular share at 8:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Tuesday nights and on Thursday nights. And Tuesday night, we are featuring Dr. Helen Fu, who's going to share a lot of the science of what we have and why she decided to partner with our company, LifeVantage. And believe me, without the science for Dr. Fu, there would be no business, and she wouldn't even be here sharing the information with us tonight. So thank you all for taking the time out of your busy schedules to join us. And just to introduce Dr. Fu, just tell you a little bit about her. She is a certified holistic nutritionist, a Chinese herbalist, and a certified natural health professional. She was born and raised in China and has studied traditional Chinese medicine, acupuncture, diet, nutrition, herbs, and homeopathy. Helen has been very proactive in healing with herbs and having this belief, and she actually helped her mom survive stage 4 pancreatic cancer, and also helped her father. She's an amazing testimonial in the course of her studies, and she's continued her passion to helping many other people in the natural health healing. She's a producer and the host of a TV show called Health Factor with Helen Fu, and it airs in the New England area. And she believes wholeheartedly in healing the entire person, the mind, the body, and the spirit. So, Dr. Fu, thank you so much, and take it away.
Thank you so much, Gail, for that lovely introduction. And hello, everyone. I'm just really happy and honored to be here tonight to share with you about my passion. And so, just to give you a little bit background, I actually, because of my trainings in Chinese medicine and herbs, I was able to really help a lot of people with natural remedies. And I helped my mom to survive stage 4 pancreatic cancer for 18 years with Chinese herbs, which doctors claimed as a miracle. And then I believe everything happens really for reasons. And so about 6.5 years ago, another doctor friend of mine introduced me to what we're going to talk about today, nutrigenomics and the nerve tissue science. And I thought at the time it was too good to be true. So I said, I need to study about it. It took me about 3 years to really, I'm a nerd, so usually I don't believe people's claims because people can claim anything. So it really took me 3 years to look into the science of nerve tissue science and reading all the medical studies and research papers. So finally, about 2 years ago, I said, I'm going to try this product. And so it took me about 2 months to try the products. And then I started to decide this is something I want to be a partner of. So I joined this company in April of 2015. And the very next month, May of 2015, my dad, who was 89 years old at the time, living in China, had a major stroke. And he was in critical condition. And I happened to have 22 bottles of this herbal formula that I want to share with you today. And I took all of them back to China. Long story short, not only I saved my dad's life, but also helped him to recover very dramatically and very fast from the stroke. So he was bedridden, and then he was able to walk again in about 5.5 weeks. And now he's 91 years old, and so he is very healthy. So I'm very thankful that I had the chance to really know about this nutrigenomics. And so that's the reason why I'm very passionate about it. I've been using the products with my clients in my practice for 2 years. And I would say that I've seen more miracles in the past 2 years than the past 25 years of my practice. So what we're going to talk about today is nutrigenomics. And I need to have a disclaimer at first. The information we are sharing today is really for general education purpose only. It's not going to be a substitute for diagnosis or treatment of any medical conditions. So if you have any of these conditions, then you need to consult with your medical healthcare professionals. Nutrigenomics is really the new buzzword. It means that we can now use nutrition and the foods and the plants to control our gene expression. LifeVantage is the company, and it's a public traded company on NASDAQ, and the symbol is LFVN. It's really the market leader in the next $1 trillion industry, which is the nutrigenomics. And biohacking, that's another new term, another buzzword in the health and wellness industry. Basically, it means that now we can control our gene expression. And so we can turn off the genes that causes a lot of chronic health issues, including diabetes, cancer, and all of these chronic health issues. And then we can turn on the genes that kind of like help us strengthen our immune system to prevent us from getting all this oxidative stress. And the company, our last year annual sale is $208 million. So it's still a baby company at the ground stage, really the foundation stage. And the market size that really LifeVantage company is disrupting is like into so many different sectors. The wellness and anti-aging industry, which is $300 billion, and the nutraceutical supplement and the pill industry, that's $30 billion. Weight loss is $60 billion, and skincare, $130 billion, with $10 billion natural skincare. Energy and focus products, $21 billion. So LifeVantage is, in all of these different sectors and disrupting all these different industries. Then we kind of talk about the business opportunity here. As a practitioner, I was so focused on the science and the products. I was really excited about that. That's really the foundation of what we're talking about today. But I also started to see the bigger picture, the business side, what we can do to be the partner of the next $1 trillion industry pioneer. So there is a whole lot we can do other than just sharing the products. So basically, there are different components, timing and trends, and then the company and the product, the system, culture, and compensation plan. All of these are important factors when we're thinking about a business opportunity. And so the trends, really, health and wellness, that's probably the biggest trend that we are seeing. So Paul Zane Pilzer in the Wellness Revolution said that in the next 10 years, the US economy will create 10 million new millionaires. And the strongest emerging trends where the growth occurs will be wellness and network marketing. Honestly, as a practitioner, I didn't like MLM or direct sales, all of this, because at first I thought they were just not professional. But then as I really understand about the industry, I thought this is a great combination, the wellness and the health together with the network marketing industry. And so it's actually a very strong industry, network marketing, with 150,000 new people worldwide sign up every week. And it's a $182 billion industry. So LifeVantage, there are a few things I want to share with you about the background of this company. Right now, we have 26 peer-reviewed scientific studies. And at first, for the first few years, the products were sold through pharmacies and vitamin stores. And so we have 11 patents, and we have US patents as well as some international patents. And so basically, we have this massive entry barrier, so we really have no competition. And so the category creating really is the products I'm going to share with you a little bit more later. We're talking about nerve 2 and nerve 1. So we're really talking about the nerve 2 pathway, nerve 1 pathway. We have very experienced management team, and then we also have the ABC Primetime Investigative Report. If you haven't watched it yet, you want to watch that. And then we also have a 10-year, $30 million partnership with Real Salt Lake Major League Soccer team. So there are a few reasons why I picked this company to be my partner. Really, out of probably thousands of companies out there in the health and wellness industry, as a practitioner and also TV show producer and host, I've been approached by so many companies, literally, and they want me to endorse their products and to sell their products. And so out of all these companies, I'm very proud to say LifeVantage is the only company I'm going to be a partner with, and I want to focus on this because this is huge and it has the biggest potential. So I really picked a winner. And there are a few reasons. The first reason is really we have very experienced management team with Darren Jensen as the CEO and Justin Rose as the CSO. Combined, two of them have over 50 years experiences in the direct sales industry. And also we have a lot of credibility with not only the company, but also with the products and the science, with 11 patents. And so the patents, they are really, they give us a lot of protection, but also it's very scientifically validated by major universities and institutions such as National Institute of Health and Harvard University, American Heart Association, and University of Florida. And so all of these are major institutions and universities that I really feel that they are very reputable, so with a lot of credibility. Here is one of my favorite quotes: "The opportunity of a lifetime must be seized in the lifetime of the opportunity." So what we're talking about today is the market disruptor, NRF2 protein gene expression. Basically, now with NRF2, it's a protein messenger. When it's activated, it can get into our cells. It binds with our DNA, and it can activate the survival genes of the cell. So instead of for the cells to be dying, because basically, as a practitioner, I understand very well what's the root cause of all these different chronic health issues. There is actually just one disease of the whole humankind. This one disease is called cellular malfunction. And they have different manifestations, of course, depending on which cells are malfunctioning. So you could have brain cells that are malfunctioning, and then you have brain issues, and you have focus attention issues. Or you could have cells of your liver that are malfunctioning and then causing liver problems or kidney problems. But overall, at root cause, it's really cellular malfunction. So our health is really based on the health of the cells. If a lot of our cells are dying, then we can't be healthy. So now with this NRF2, basically it can control the gene expression. It can repair the damage to the cells at the cellular level, and then it can turn on the genes to protect us, and then turn off the genes that cause disease. This is the ABC Primetime Investigative Report. If you haven't watched it, so please get back with the person who invited you. They can send you the link that you can watch it. When we talk about the root cause of these over 200 diseases, we are really talking about oxidative stress. What's causing the oxidative stress? We have different reasons. We could have cigarette smoke, we could have radiation and the herbicides and the pesticides and the air pollution. And so all of this are causing DNA damage. They cause inflammation. And so the inflammation is at the root cause of every chronic health issue. If you go to pubmed.gov, which is the US Library of Medicine National Institute of Health website, you put in oxidative stress, you can find over 160,000 peer-reviewed studies on this, and which is a huge subject. So when we talk about free radicals and oxidation, then a lot of people understand the importance of antioxidants, but very few people understand there are different categories of antioxidants. And we are familiar with some of the like fruits and the vegetables that are high in antioxidants, right? Such as the blueberries, the goji berries, and oranges, and the red wine. But these are really the secondary antioxidants. So from the supplements, from the foods, what it means that the capability of this fighting the free radicals is 1-to-1 ratio. So one molecule of antioxidant from these foods or supplements, it can neutralize one free radical, and that's it, it's done. But what's more important is that our body actually, instead of taking the antioxidants, we can make antioxidants. And that's what we are talking about today, the primary antioxidants, which is made inside of us, such as SOD, the catalase, the glutathione. And if we can make these antioxidants in our body, then the capability of neutralizing the free radicals is 1-to-1 million, which means the one molecule can neutralize 1 million free radicals per second, every second. It keeps on going. So this is a game changer. And this is where getting me excited, because when we talk about, as a nutritionist, I understand the importance of eating healthy nutrients from foods, but then it's still 1-to-1 ratio. But here we can make antioxidants and it's 1-to-1 million ratio. Here is a visual aid to show you. So if we want to get the antioxidants from the foods, then you need to eat 375 oranges, 11 pounds blueberries, 87 glasses, drinking 87 glasses red wine. Those are the amount of foods you need to take every day in order to get enough antioxidants, compared to just one pill. From this product that's called Protandim. That's one of the LifeVantage's flagship product. And so that's the difference of 1-to-1 ratio and a 1-to-1 million ratio. What are the 5 main ingredients in this product? They are my favorite herbs: milk thistle, bacopa, turmeric, ashwagandha, and green tea. So basically, milk thistle is really my favorite herb, which has been used in China for thousands of years. And it's the #1 herb for liver health. And the bacopa, it can increase SOD and catalase production. It's great for brain health. Turmeric basically provides a healthy response to inflammation. So it's anti-inflammatory. It strengthens the immune system. Ashwagandha, it's used for centuries in India for anti-aging. And green tea, it increases metabolism, it burns fat, and also it prevents cancer. So the combination of these 5 herbs, as an herbalist, I used to make my own tinctures and capsules. So I love these herbs. They are great. But the way Dr. Joe McCord put them together in that perfect ratio, it's totally a different category now. It's not just 5 herbs, put them together. Now, the healing property increased by 1,800%. It becomes a totally different category. That's a nerve 2 activator. So that's what we're talking about today. We have scientific studies proven that just taking 1 pill a day can reduce the oxidative stress by up to 40% in 30 days. In 120 days, it can reduce your oxidative stress by 70%. So in 120 days, doctors cannot tell the difference of the blood of a 20-year-old and an 80-year-old. That's how significant it is. I also want to tell you a little bit more about the new generation product, which is called Nerve 1, which is the natural partner to Nerve 2. Nerve 1 really helps with mitochondria production and function. Our mitochondria is so important, and in his new book, Brain Maker, Dr. David Perlmutter said, mitochondria exerts significant control over nuclear DNA. Healthy mitochondria makes for a healthy human. And we know now, for instance, that they play a key role in degenerative diseases such as Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, autism, diabetes, and even cancer. And actually, because I've been working with a lot of cancer patients, and actually a lot of cancer doctors in the hospitals send their stage 3, stage 4 cancer patients to me after they've been treated with chemo or radiation therapy or surgeries. Then they would say, go see this Chinese doctor and see what she can do. There's nothing we can do for you. So actually, cancer is not a genetic problem as most doctors used to believe. It's actually a metabolic problem caused by mitochondria malfunction. So more and more scientists and doctors now believe if the mitochondria can be fixed, then nobody will ever get cancer, which is huge. So we're talking about prevention of cancer. And mitochondrial dysfunction, really, it's related with all kinds of chronic health issues, including autism and Lou Gehrig's disease and chronic fatigue, diabetes, and cancer. So the ingredients, again, those are all natural ingredients from the natural herbs and foods, such as rhodiola rosea, CoQ10, grape extract, alpha-lipoic acid, and quercetin. So all of those are natural ingredients. Every one of them was great, but then the combination of them being put together now, totally, it's a different category of products. Here is another one of my favorite quote. The highest form of ignorance is when you reject something you don't know anything about. So a lot of people don't know what they don't know, but then they will want to say, no way, or it's not going to work. Then that is really very ignorant. So I'm very happy that you are open-minded and today you want to learn about this. So that's why I think this is really important for people who are open-minded, who want to learn something new. Timing is really important. That's the reason why I'm very excited about this, because if you look at any companies, big or small, there are 3 stages. The first stage is, I call it foundation stage. So it's the formulation stage. And the second stage is the momentum stage. And the third stage is stability. And so right now, we have such tremendous timing and opportunity because we are still ground floor, but we are getting very close to the critical mass point. When we hit there, then we are going into momentum. So right now, it's still before momentum for anyone who want to get on board and partner up with this huge opportunity. And so we are going to be the pioneer in the next $1 trillion industry. And there are a few different categories of products that's offered by LifeVantage. So we have Two Science skincare products. So basically, we use this Nerve 2 science into the skincare products. So now they can repair the skin damage at the cellular level. And then we also have a weight loss product line with the protein shakes and the cleanse and fat burn and also probiotics. And so that's another category of products. And then we also have Axial, which is an energy drink with natural herbs that helps not only to give you sustainable energy, but also helps with memory and focus attention. And then we also have, of course, the Nerve 1, Nerve 2 products. And we also have a product for pets, for dogs and horses and cats. And so basically, we don't have a whole lot of products, but I think every one of this category is hugely important because, it's disrupting its own industry. And this is an earnings statement. Basically, there are different ranks and then different earning potentials, really depending on what you want, how much you want to get out of this business. You decide how big or small your business is going to be. And for example, as Elite Pro 7, then your monthly income will be over $10,000 a month. I think that's going to be very significant for a lot of people. And then when you become Master Pro 10, then your monthly income average will be $82,000 a month. And so I think that's going to be like a really, really important and huge, because for most people, it doesn't matter how many years they work, probably they will never ever make that kind of income. And even for business owners, it's going to be very difficult for them to really make that kind of income. So now is the opportunity for anybody to be part of this, and then you decide how much money you are going to make. And lastly, I want to share with you about what we have in our hand now. We have some really smart business people like Gail Hopen, who is a Pro 7, Elite Pro 7 in this company, and Eric Sanders from the Netherlands. So they are very smart business people, and they understand totally about figures and numbers. So they come up with this simple plan that can help you become Master Pro 10 in 12 months, which is the income that we're talking about. You can make probably over $1 million by hitting Master Pro 10, and you can achieve that in just 12 months. And so on Thursday, they are going to share with you about the specific plan and the steps how to achieve that. So I'm going to leave that opportunity for you to learn more on Thursday. And this is, I think, the end of my presentation. Gail, do you have any closing remarks?
Sure, Helen. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you taking the time this evening to share this very important information with us. And I just wanted to remind everybody that we've really taken the time to set this information platform to give you the ability to know that ongoing, we're here to help you grow your business and support your business. And by sharing, when you share with people who are interested in learning more about the science or learning more about how we make money in accordance with the science, we just want you to know that we're committed to giving you and your potential partners all the information they need in order to move forward with us. Our goal is to really heal the world, and we're all happy and passionate about doing that. So I hope that everybody who is on this call, who's a distributor, just keep checking your back office for information. And thank you again for your time. I think this concludes our meeting for tonight.
All right. I hope to see everyone on Thursday. Bye-bye.